Hi guys. In lieu of continuing to issue PowerPoint slides or produce those on a somewhat regular basis that depicts how often we're making our factory calls, I had a specific dashboard created in SalesForce in order to do the same thing. So you guys can, at any time your heart desires, pull up this dashboard. Let me give you an example of how it works. So here I am, I'm logged into SalesForce. It's important that you log into the same view I am. If you look to the upper right-hand corner, right here, see it says Team Enders. You have that opportunity as well. Simply click the drop-down arrow here and just make sure that you've selected Team Enders. All right, once we're there, we're in this view. Go over to this tab right here called Dashboards. It's going to default to the dashboard that I wanted to show you, but if you don't see this dashboard pull up as a default, which you probably won't, click on this drop down arrow right here. You'll see something called Site Activities, which is what we're looking at here. Click Site Activities, and then from now on, unless you change that, it's always going to pull up this dashboard when you go through this exercise. So just real quick, what this shows us is the pie chart right here is grouped by factory. That's telling you exactly how many times each of those factories has had a call logged. So for example, Kitmasters wins right now with 20 calls. Next in line would be Maxima, and then FlexFab, so on and so forth. Next chart over shows us by factory, by individual. Breaks it down in terms of how many calls each factory is getting. So for example, if I wanted to go right here to American Chrome and hover over that, it tells me Paul Smith has spoken with them quite a bit, 10 times to be exact, over the last 3 months. And then finally, completed activities really just shows you by individual sort of the trends of how often we're logging calls. I realize this doesn't mean exactly how often you're calling the factories, because we're still not all in a great habit of logging the calls, but it does give you some sense of what's going on. And then finally, last but not least, you have the ability to click on any one of these charts that you want, and it will drill the information down to even further detail if you're curious. So for example, let's go to completed activities. I'm going to left click on that chart, and as you can see here, it just drills it down to the detail and shows us by individual, by month, how often we've logged calls, and what the grand total is. Okay, so I hope you find this useful.